So, as you all know, I never made a recording like this. This will be the first time. I'm gonna start taking apart this edelbrock carburetor. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do this. I normally don't record myself. I usually just do whatever I gotta do, and that's it. I'm taking off this all thread. Gotta remove this breather. This vacuum hose to the brake booster. And I initially used a channel locks because it was too hard. The hose didn't want to come off. Alright, so that's off. Now look for a driver that seems to fit it. I got this driver with the 1/4 inch fitting on there, so I could just take this off. Hey, you could use a drill if you want to. You know, that's really up to you. Whatever works for you. I'm just gonna do it, and the bit that I'm using on this one, well, should be the same as this one. Yeah, so it's either which one? T27, T30. This is T15. T15 is a little bit too loose, so it's a T20. From this, let me see, where's that? There you go. These Torx, and so you start taking these things off, these screws that hold the top end of the edelbrock carburetor. And this video might be too long. Yeah, it might be taking too damn long. But like I said, I normally just record myself whenever I took it off and I took it apart, and I never record the process. It is hot here in Laredo. Well, I'm not in Laredo. I'm in Rio Bravo. It's called Rio Bravo, Texas. Small town, Rio Bravo, Texas. There's a lot of excitement going on here. And because we're a border town, city, town, whatever. These towns here in Rio Bravo, Cenizo, and part of the south region of Laredo, Texas, used to be farmland. You know, onions and watermelons and melons and oranges and stuff like that. Ooh, way back in the days. I don't think I was born yet at the time. But yeah, these towns, they used to be farmland before it was actually recognized as Rio Bravo. So I'm gonna get some of these screws off and get this plunger disconnected. You gotta be careful with this plunger right here. This little rod. Let me get that closer to y'all. This little rod right here. It uses a little clip on the back side, which is a little small clip like this. Don't lose it. If you lose it, I got this little bowl here. That's my wife's bowl. She gave it to me to come feed the dog some food, and I never gave it back to her. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna see this video. She's gonna give me hell about the damn bow. Anyways, So just disconnect this rod from there, and this one comes off at the end. Just make sure use a little bit of prime force. Trying to find a good place to pry it from, because I don't have a gasket for this thing. Ooh-wee. There it goes. I didn't hit it on the gasket. I hit it on the top part. There it goes. Just lightly. You don't have to hit it hard. So now this part just comes up. You gotta take off this. I forgot to take off. There's another clip on this side as well. Same as the one I showed you the first time. See? One's for the accelerator pump and the other one's for the choke and stuff. So this carburetor is not as bad, but there was no fuel going up. See? It's not as bad, but these little air jets here, you know, they'll get gummed up and get clogged up. So we gotta get those cleaned up. Yeah, these are those little pins right there. Those. You gotta check those out. But let me show you the other bottom half. This is the other bottom half. And you can see how there's debris inside that's not supposed to be in there. As fuel already evaporated. And then there's a little weight and a little BB in there that tends to get stuck. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take that one out as well. And we're gonna put a lot of these things in the solution and get them cleaned up. I'm going to pour some solution down here because there's some air jets there, and so that those get cleaned out as well. And yeah, let me get started on that. And this chem dip has a little basket in it. Yeah. Get this open. Only. Okay, there you go. This thing's got a little basket. See me pull it out right there. So as we start putting some of these things in the cleaning solution to get this carburetor cleaned up. We'll start putting a lot of these parts in there, and see, it's not as bad. Like I said, it's not as bad, but we're gonna get them cleaned up as well. Might as well. I mean, it's a little gasket. Just like I said, don't lose the gaskets. Don't lose none of the hardware on it. Get a nice thorough cleaning. Normally I dip the whole carburetor inside the bin, or bucket, but it don't fit. It don't fit. All right. That's the smaller one. I said, don't lose the hardware, because these little Torx drivers or bits, bolts, hard to find sometimes, and your local auto parts store won't have them. Okay. You gotta be careful when you're prying off these little gaskets, because they will break. Stick that in there. I'm going to tip this over. There goes a little BB. I got it. See? Oh my God. One of the little levers just fell off. And there's the other piece of that BB. I'll put that right there. It's not dirty. Let's see where this sucker fell off. Found it. Put that right in there. Alright. The other. Okay, the other one. Put that in there. And we'll leave that there, and then we're going to remove these other jets. These are the main ones that spray into the carburetor. Whenever you're on high idle or under load. Those are T224s. I don't know what other sizes there is. This one. But we're going to get this cleaned up as much as we can. Dirty. Alrighty. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna scoop up some of this solution from the chem dip bucket, and I'm gonna pour it in here, and this will create the solution to go over to this side through a bridge on the top side. Let me find a little scoopy scoop thingy, like a cup. My wife is gonna be mad because I know I've seen these cups at home. Anyways, they don't fit anyways. So let me find another one. I'll be right back. Hold on. Found a paint cap. Alright, so I'm going to get some of this fluid, or this cleaning solution. Like I said, I'm going to pour it in here. This will start filling up. Let's speed up the process. And we'll leave this in the solution. Let it soak in there for about a good 30-40 minutes. And then we'll drain it. And I think I messed up. Work tape so we get really ugly. Anyways, put the remainder in there. Now, what we'll do is take off a lot of this other stuff that's on this one, such as the floats. And this is the first time I see a carburetor scaling like this. You see how it's like a film. This is like a protective film from the chroming, I want to say, but I don't know. It's just weird. Anyways, so let's get these pushed out. Throw these floats in solution, get the needle valve, do an inspection, and it's beautiful. It's not even seated. Then we'll push out the other one. Okay, drop that one in there as well. Inspect this needle valve. Nice. It's not seated as well. This plunger's still in good condition. Yeah, it's still good. Alrighty. I want to try to get this gasket off, but I'm scared to break it. There we go. I mean, it's already broken there, but still. Alright, so gasket's coming off. Awesome. Right there. And then we got these needles right here. So we gotta get those off as well. Oh man. This is gonna be with the 8mm, I believe. Oh, these little you got this for a Twerks, or you can use a regular socket on there. This one we're gonna use a 1/4 or 1/4 of an inch with the 1/4 of an inch, and get this little end caps off. All right, just be careful because these are spring loaded, and they will pop up like so. See right there. There was some debris in there, but alright, so we'll just drop those in there. And then with the spring. So we'll get that spring in there as well. And don't worry, if it doesn't fall inside the basket, it'll fall inside the solution bucket. And you can still find it. Alright, there's another one right there. Alright. So now that we got all this one dismantled, we're going to go ahead and wash this up. Give this at least 30 minutes to, soak in the solution, so it cleans up the air jets and fuel passages and air passages, and then we'll rinse it off, and then we'll clean it from the outside. That way at least you see a difference in the carburetor whenever it's already back on the car. And yeah. Alright, so let me spray this down with some brake cleaner, and I'll be back whenever we'll start cleaning out this part and then start putting things back together. Alright?